So, the match day two of the UEFA Champions League group stages was completed yesterday, and there were some matches that I actually wanted to do some analysis on, that actually caught my attention, especially matches involving the big six of the English Premier League and the big boys of the La Liga as well. So, these matches were Chelsea versus Benfica that ended 1-0 in favor of Chelsea, Galatasaray versus Liverpool that ended 1-0 in favor of Galatasaray, AS Monaco versus Manchester City that ended in a 2-2 draw, Arsenal versus Olympiacos that ended in a 2-0 defeat to Olympiacos, Barcelona versus PSG that ended 1-2 in favor of PSG, Bondo and Glimt versus Tottenham Hotspur that ended 2-2 draw, Napoli versus Sporting CP that ended 2-1 in favor of Napoli, and Real Madrid versus Almaty that ended 5 goals to nil in favor of Real Madrid. Yeah, starting with the Chelsea versus Benfica. I mean, this Chelsea team, these days, their matches is always very funny because these days, red card is like 5 and 6 for Chelsea. They must always have a red card in every match that they play, and this match was not an exception. Funny enough, other matches have been defenders. This one decided to go to the striking department, because anytime it comes in as a defender, their coach is going to panic and start removing all his attackers to put defenders. So this one, now that he was an attacker, was expecting him to panic and remove all the attackers, maybe all the defenders, and put attackers, let them attack the match. But at the end of the day, they were lucky to go home with a 1-0 win, and the goal even came from as an own goal, which is still a good one because at the end of the day, 3 points is 3 points, so they got their 3 points. So that hate watch was not successful. Then one of the ones that was successful, Galatasaray versus Liverpool, ended in 1-0. This Liverpool have finally been exposed. Yes, people are really seeing Liverpool for who they really are. Crystal Palace started it. Now Galatasaray continued it. Now I'm just wishing that Chelsea will take it further. You understand? Keep exposing them further. Let us know who they really are. You think it's by scoring luck goals or clutch goals, and then you now say, oh yeah, we won. No, play the game. People could see this match that Liverpool were playing absolute nonsense. And he actually showed in the scoreline. He ended in 1-0. A goal from Victor Osimhen, very, very good one. I expected this guy to score in this match. And in fact, I expected him to score more than that. Alisson saved these guys. If not, Victor Osimhen should have scored at least a hat-trick save in this match. So, very, very good one for Galatasaray. A hate watch successful. Galatasaray made my day. And who other to score the goal than the Nigerian striker, Victor Osimhen? Then, AS Monaco versus Manchester City ended 2-2. Very, very impressed with the way Monaco played. I actually expected Manchester City to win this one, but Monaco actually showed a lot of resilience, even to the end, till they actually ended in a draw. So very good one for them, getting that 2-2 or that 1 point against Manchester City at their home. Then Arsenal versus Olympiacos. I already made a video about a breakdown of how the match went, so you can check my channel and then definitely you see the video there. Then the next match, Barcelona versus PSG, that ended in favor of PSG. This is one match that people have been anxiously waiting for since last season because of how good we know PSG is and how good we know Barcelona is. And PSG have basically played some of the big teams and have defeated all of them. Like they have defeated Arsenal, Liverpool, defeated Real Madrid, defeated Atletico Madrid, defeated I think Bayern Munich too. So they have defeated a lot of teams. Just Chelsea were the only team that were able to win them. So everybody was just waiting for this Barcelona versus PSG. And it lived up to expectation. Although, I will not lie, in this match, Barcelona were not really very impressive. Especially in that second half because PSG just took over the whole match. And to think that, yes, I know that both teams suffered injury crisis, but PSG were the one that suffered more. Their starting front three were injured. Their captain was injured, which is like a major takeout from that team. And they now had to be playing teenagers. And funny enough, it's those teenagers that were turning up for them. Mayulu scored the first goal. Then the second goal was by Gonzalo Ramos. I know that one is not a teenager, but still. And they were almost scoring the third goal safe. You can imagine. So like Barcelona, the only noticeable this, let's say Rafinha and who else again? Basically that. So at the end of the day, I mean, I was really impressed with the PSG played. They really showed us why they are champions of this Champions League. It's not just a matter of noise. This is not La Liga. This is Champions League. So yeah, very impressive, display from PSG, getting that needed 3 points from Barcelona, and at Barcelona's home for that matter. Imagine this match was played at PSG's home. It is well. Then we now had Bondo and Glimt versus Tottenham Hotspur. Honestly speaking, like Tottenham, how? Like how? I know this Bondo and Glimt, but how? How do you lose to this team? Even if it's at their home, like how do you do that? I just said it in the preview that of this match that I had this feeling that Tottenham is supposed to win normally, like in the normal grand order of things. Tottenham is supposed to win, but just because it is Tottenham, they will lose this match or they will drop points. And look at it, 2-2, they dropped. And to think that they were the ones that were even trying to equalize to make sure that everything goes well in the match. I mean, at the end of the day, Tottenham will still be Tottenham. So that's for that. Now, this Napoli versus Sporting CP. Someone wonder, why are you talking about this match? This is a situation of where someone's how did they put that thing? They say when the forgotten stone became the cornerstone, something like that. So this is someone's forgotten stone becoming a cornerstone. I'm talking about Rashmon Højlund, former Manchester United striker, that they were saying he's the problem. He can't score, he can't do, he can't that, he can't this, he can't do. Is he not the one that scored 2 goals for Napoli? Is he not the one? When I say that there is something wrong with Manchester United, now look as if I hate Manchester United. But I mean, that's not what we are here to talk about. So good one for Napoli getting their 3 points against Sporting CP. These nonsense people that do not want to give us Jokeres freely. We pay Nuna. Poor na speed. Nonsense. Thank you very much, Napoli. And also good one for Rashmon Højlund getting 2 goals in this match. And KDB, a former Man City, midfielder, also getting 2 assists in this match. So very impressive one from Napoli. Then Real Madrid versus Kairat Almaty. Do I even really to make so much noise about that one? It was expected now. Even more than that 5 save. I was expecting more than that 5. But Kylian Mbappe, that nigga keeps scoring. Erling Haaland, that guy keeps scoring. Harry Kane, that guy keeps scoring. All these golden boots, like they're already starting now to chase who's going to get golden boot and who's going to win Ballon d'Or. But anyways, let's see how they keep improving in their form, as the season progresses. So yeah, those were the matches in the match day 2 of the UEFA Champions League group stages that really caught my attention. So tell me your comments on these matches. Were you impressed? Which of them actually, was the most enjoyable to watch, the most interesting to watch? Which one was more exciting to watch? Tell me all that in the comment section. Which team were you more impressed with and were you disappointed with? Tell me all that in the comment section. And do not forget to subscribe so that you do not miss any of my videos. See you in the next one.